Hello and welcome. In this video, I'm going to give you an overview on some of the new exciting magic editing tools within Canva graphic design for education. So in our district, all staff and students have access to Canva, not to be confused with Canvas, but Canva graphic design tool to create projects, flyers, posters, logos, anything you need to use to communicate things visually. But there's also some really fun project tools on here and some new improvements that might make creation even easier for you and your students. So the new features in Canva were announced as a part of a Canva Create event that they live streamed a couple of weeks ago. And now everyone has access to these tools. So to access your Canva account, you'll sign in with your school Google account. And then to see some of these new things that they're advertising as a part of this new era in Canva, you'll scroll down the page and you can explore some of these new features. Technically, you can access a lot of these features too within an existing design if you already have one started, or if you want to create one from scratch, and I'll show you those hacks here in a second. The next one is Magic Presentation. So basically what this does is it helps you create an outline for a presentation. So if you're having a hard time getting started, maybe you have the idea or topic for your presentation, but you're struggling with coming up with a template, you just need something to spark your creativity. That's what this does. And it's basically baked into the Magic Design tool as well. So what this does is it generates a whole list of samples here. If you have your presentation title or topic, it generates that based on what you've entered. So what I can do here is type out my example of what I want it to generate. Or I can see an example if I'm, a yoga. Okay, so we're gonna do that one. And I'll press enter and it generates it for me. And gives me some options. So this again is just helpful if maybe you don't have the time to scroll through all of those templates. And this is something that your students would have access to as well. This is not one that's just limited to teachers. Really the one that's limited to them is the writing one because Canva doesn't want to give students the opportunity to go in and basically have a computer write the whole paper for them and then submit it to you. So it gives me some templates here. And if I see one that I really like, I can do create my presentation and then it creates it and I have it saved and I can continue editing, but I at least got to start on that. It picks some different fun themes there and even plugged in some pictures based on what I had typed in. All right. So that's just a very cool presentation bit that can help you that one's for presentations, but just in general, Magic Design, which presentation is a feature of that, basically gives you the option to start creating a whole series of templates and designs based on a picture that you upload. So with Magic Presentation, like what we just looked at, it'll go through and create a presentation based on words and it will put pictures in there. Magic Design is if you upload a picture, it will generate some different themes and templates for you based on what you've uploaded. So if you want to use a particular picture in a project, it'll look at the colors and get some ideas of fonts and things that might look good with that. So again, just saves you time. You spend less time going through and designing some of those yourself. So what I can do here is when I want to test this one out, if I just go to the templates menu, it will keep a little button here at the top for me to test it out. And this is where I can upload my own file or pull from other examples that I already have on here. So I don't know if I have a good example. I'm going to see if I have a picture of my dog somewhere, but I don't believe that I do. I just have a lot of icons and emojis. So here, we'll just do tacos. We'll do that. Little taco truck. So I used that in a presentation not that long ago. All right, so it looks at it and gives me an idea here. So it pulled some colors here, made it a logo because it saw that it was just a single tiny icon, but I can customize it further if I would like. So it really is a helpful tool here for kickstarting that design and creativity. If maybe you're having students get familiar with Canva, this could be a really good tool to help them get creative, especially some of those students who are like, I'm not creative or I'm not very good with the art and design. This can really support them and build some confidence in that area. The last one I'm going to show you is called text to image. And this is also helpful for adding media into your projects. Really, all of these ones that I'm scrolling through right now are new features. And for the sake of this not being a long video, I'm only going to cover some.